Yeah, Dolphins! Another big win, guys. Just stoked, excited. Feels good. 5 games in a row. Finally, some winning happening on this team. Thank God. We get a bye week. We get to win next week because we don't have to lose or play. We get to actually get into the bye week and breathe a little, come home, beat the Jets. Well, we've been home. We get to stay home. And we get to play the Jets and beat the Jets. I'm going to be out there, guys. Come check me out. It's going to be awesome at the Jets. I've got a little bit of notes written down about the game. I got some nuggets I found online. Got a couple people and stuff like that. Wait till you guys hear. So let me get right at it. After I talk about the Dolphins, I'm going to go over my 1 o'clock bets and let you guys know where I stand. If you guys were listening and you would have took that Lions bet, you would have made some money because I totally cleaned up on that Lions bet. So anyhow, guys, first quarter, it's not going all that great. It's 0-0, everything like that. Bam, interception. Xavier Howard again. He's just he does what he does. He takes it out all the way past the 50. They end up saying he was down. We're stuck over there, down at the 5-6 yard line, wherever we were. We try to drive the ball up. Tua takes his first sack of the game from Quincy Roche, which I don't know who I saw that tweeted it. I think it was Alex Dono at the Dono Daily Show on 5 Reasons Sports Network. I think it was him that tweeted. He goes, "At least if someone's going to sack Tua, it was Quincy Roche from the U." So I felt him on that. I retweeted that. Then, towards the end of the first quarter, Giants have the ball. They get, in red zone and field goal range. Second quarter comes along. We hold them to 3. Next thing you know, we're down 3 points, guys. And we're looking around like, what the hell's going on? We're supposed to be beating the crap out of them. Mike Glennon led Giants. Freaking goofy. Dude, did he shave his head or something? Looking around like Mr. Clean out there. He was shining like a diamond with that dome of his, boy. Dang, man. Looked like he put some Crisco on there, sliding on. I mean, what the hell? Anyhow, so we're into the second quarter. Patrick Laird gets blown up. Liam Eichenberg, lets a bad sack come in. Or no, that was on Quincy Roche. Excuse me. Patrick Laird gets hurt. He hurts his knee, and he didn't come back into the game. And I like Patrick Laird, the intern. I think he's a good dude. He seems like quite a killer. But then guess who we saw out there? Mike Gesicki's out on the sideline, and Tua throws the ball to Hunter Long. We had a Hunter Long sighting, everybody, which is awesome, man. I want to see the kid get a couple of passes, stuff like that. It seemed like for most of the game plan coming from the Giants was, you know what, you're not going to beat us with number 88. They seem to be all over him all game. And I'm sure at this point we kind of expected it. But guess what? You're putting that on. You're going after Mike Gesicki. Devontae Parker, everybody. Let's give a round of applause for Devontae. He was showing it out. He looked great. I don't have his numbers in here, and I'll get that on the next show. This is just instant reaction, but I know he did good. And then we get a field goal, and it's 3-3 in the second quarter. Jason Sanders, which he had some misses today and had some makes. It was, a Jason Sanders. He's went from Mr. Consistency to Mr. Inconsistent. I mean, he had like the longest record in the NFL not that long ago of just killing every field goal. I don't know what's happened to this guy, but so on defense, we're doing what we can. And then freaking Ingram, man, where's this guy been all year on the Giants? He's just killed us, bro. I mean, it seemed like every time I turned around, I'm watching the game, which at the bowling alley I had to go do. They weren't showing it locally here again, which pisses me off. But freaking DirecTV is gonna make me get that package that they got me. Anyhow, Ingram was all over the place, and it seemed like every time the Giants got a good play, it was Byron Jones that was giving it up. I don't know what's happened to Byron. I hope this isn't some kind of regression. Maybe he's nicked up. Who knows? But it just seems like he's just a little late or a little something, and he's making the tackle after a big play. So I got his name written down like 3 times here on plays, and I'm like, what the hell's going on with Byron? We hold them to a punt. We get the ball at the 50. Devontae Parker with a nice big catch. And we're driving down the field, we get down there, Jalen Waddle with a nice catch, and then we get into the red zone, and Mike Gesicki dropped a pretty ball right there. We all thought he's going to catch that one in the end zone. And then who comes up with the catch? Another TD for our man, Matt Collins. Kadeem over at Go Time Dolphins. Charlie Touche over at Go Time Dolphins. There goes your boy, Matt Collins, again, lighting it up, getting another touchdown. So, anyhow, that moves us over into around almost towards halftime. We hold on, where are my notes at? Let me see where I got it. It's still the second quarter. Tua takes a big hit from a guy named Crowder on 3rd and 4. I don't know if you guys saw that in the second quarter, but holy cow, man, he got blasted, dude. Like he got punched in the mouth. Dude came running free. I don't know if he's a linebacker, I'm assuming, or a safety. He's number 48. But man, oh man, Tua took a lick. But that's kind of, Tua's showed his grit in that hit. We need to make sure that he's not getting injured. Thank goodness. So, Andrew Van Ginkel was kind of hurting us as we went down. Again, Ingram was just killing it. I got number 24, Byron Jones, slacking written right here because he was slacking all day. Ingram was torching him. He was whipping his butt. And then Andrew Van Ginkel was letting up some runs on the edge, but we did see him make some plays later in the game. But early on, they figured, hey, he's getting upfield. Let's let him come upfield, block him out, and go right at him. And it was working. So even though I don't have the numbers here, we held them pretty good on the rushing yards. But, we ended up holding them to a field goal. And then we're at the halftime, the 34-yard field goal, and it's halftime. It's 6-10. So we're doing all right. And I got written here once we came back from the half and everything, Noah Igbenogany, everybody. I didn't even notice he was out there. I didn't even know he was going to play this game. If y'all heard me earlier in the week with Brandon the Bookie and Tonk, Brandon asked me, he goes, what's the deal with Noah? I'm like, I don't even know. I don't know whether they're hiding him out there. All he did is come out here and get a personal foul. It was offsetting personal foul, thank goodness. But he comes out there, he gets a flag, and then, they take him back out again. So I don't know. We ended up blitzing on 3rd and 2. Pressure came. We stopped a wide open throw. It was it could have been real ugly real quick if they would have got that throw off. And then we're moving through the third quarter now. It's there's only 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Jalen Phillips comes up with a sack, and a good sack at that on first down, makes them lose like 13 yards. And then they take a timeout, messed them up. The sack was such a good sack and messed them up so good that they had to friggin' take a timeout because they almost got to delay a game. Then he puts another sack on their asses. Then they get a delay a game after that second sack. He done wrecked that whole drive, Jalen Phillips, all by himself, which I got a couple of numbers on here about Jalen Phillips, and you guys will see. Fourth quarter comes along. Waddle makes a monster grab over the middle of the field, breaks the record. I'll get to that. He gets shook up on the play, though. They end up taking him to the locker room. He did come back out. He's not injured. They were saying it was cramping. We seen him on the sidelines trying to work it out. He ended up not coming back to the game, which that's okay because shortly after that, Isaiah Ford gets a touchdown. I mean, how do they keep all these weapons on the roster? Who's not playing to keep Noah, Isaiah Ford, Matt Collins? Well, Matt Collins should be on the roster, but I'm just saying, like, Isaiah Ford gets a touchdown. This guy is like the Miami Dolphins whisperer or something. He gets to hang around on this team, and he comes out for a play or two, and he ends up getting a touchdown like every couple games. Man, oh man, I wish I would have figured out that prop bet. I'd have cleaned up good on Isaiah Ford friggin' anytime touchdown. So now it's 6-17. Now Dolphins fans are sitting here. We're breathing a little easy. We're like, all right, it's fourth quarter, 11 minutes left in the game, 6-16 or 17. Looks good. They get the ball, they're driving, and boom, Butler blows the play up, gets a sack. What a free agent pickup this guy Butler is from New England. Once again, round of applause for Chris Grier. I'm a big Chris Grier fan. I know a lot of people don't like him and thought he should lose his job. But if you look at the rookies he's got playing now, and I get it, everyone judges him harshly on the draft that he took Tua and Austin Jackson and Igbenogany. But Igbenogany is the only one not playing. And although Austin Jackson's been playing bad at left tackle, he's been getting better at guard. And Tua's the friggin' quarterback. So I don't know why everybody's got a problem with Chris Grier. Just like I said early in the season on other shows, on my show, give Chris Grier some time because I think he's going to prove himself not to just be right, but be good. Anyhow, Andrew Van Ginkel started turning it up in the fourth quarter. He bats a pass on 3rd and 2, forces them on a 4th and 2, which they got to go for now because they're getting their asses whipped. And I will say this was a gutsy call. They ran the ball with Barkley, and Barkley got the first down, and he definitely started putting it together there in that drive. That was about the only drive Barkley had a really good deal, and they ended up coming away with points. They took a 50-yard field goal, and they made it. So, whatever. Now the game, I don't want to call it within reach because it's not, because we got the ball, but it definitely still made it shaky where we're letting this crappy team hang around. And I know all us Dolphin fans are like, we can't leave these guys hanging around. I'm sitting around a bunch of Dolphins fans. We're all watching the game together at the bowling alley, and everyone's saying and thinking the same thing. We can't let these assholes hang around. What the hell are they doing? Making 50-yard field goals and everything like that. And I get it, man. That's how it goes. So, but because Waddle's out, he's a little banged up. Who's back there to catch the kickoff? Albert Wilson. I mean, I didn't even know he was a kickoff catching guy. I didn't know if he did that. I've never seen him catch kickoffs. I think he used to do punts in KC before we got him. So, I guess now that I'm saying it out loud, I think I can remember, he did that. We start bleeding time off the clock. We do a nice drive. We get in field goal range. It's 43-yard field goal. Jason Sanders goes to kick it and he misses it. But luckily we get a flag on it. They move us back 5 yards. And obviously it's a little better. For whatever reason, Jason Sanders seems to have trouble with anything 45 yards and shorter, unless it's an extra point, which I'm pretty sure he missed an extra point last week. I can't remember. But when he's like at the 48-yard line, 48, 46, 47, 49, even 50, because he made a 48-yarder after it. Now we're up 9-20. And that's it, guys. There's 14 seconds left. They end up trying to take a field goal for a late time field goal. They miss it. It was I don't even know what the hell field goal it was. But that's good, man. We won, guys, 9-20. It feels great. I got a couple of other notes. Devontae Parker looked killer out there. Michael Dieter was starting center today. I didn't see any snapping troubles. Thank the Lord. Also, quick little nuggets over here. Tua's first half, 21 completions, is the most by a Dolphins quarterback since 2020. And that's via Twitter from Brett. I'm going to butcher his name, dude. I don't know. Berchesny? Yeah, Brett Berchesny. I got that off Twitter from Brett Berchesny. That was a good thing. Waddle had 9 catches for 90 yards, and he also broke the rookie wide receiver record. And I got this from Josh Houts that he broke the record at 86, or excuse me, no, I didn't get that from Josh. I got the next one from Josh. He broke the record with 86 catches today, and he's still got a couple games left. So there's no doubt he's going to set the record and set the bar pretty high. That's pretty awesome. If not for nothing, Jalen Waddle will sit in the halls of the Dolphins for breaking that record, because that record was held for a while. If I don't know exactly, I want to say it was Chris Chambers that used to have that record. I will check on that, and next week when I do my breakdown of the game, I'll let you guys know about that. But he wasn't the only person who set records today. Jalen Phillips set a new rookie record for sacks. He has 8.5 on the season right now. Defensive player of the year, rookie defensive player of the year, excuse me. I think he's going to start getting the look and the respect now, especially if he continues. I mean, look, he's only 1.5 sacks away from having 10 sacks. That's a huge number for any rookie to get double digits. And when you get double digit sacks in the NFL as a rookie, you are looked at. Everyone wants to. That's a guy you paid money. Once again, Chris Greer making them good picks. I also got a little information, and this was from Josh Houts on Twitter. He's gotten 5 sacks in the last 2 games with only 3.5 in the first 10. So, Josh Houts, that was a really good little nugget right there, man. I appreciate that. So, that's it, guys. The game was killer. I'm going to go overhead and move to my picks from earlier. And I crushed some, and some crushed me. But that's why you bet a little here, bet a little there, and turn around. He made a couple dollars. Might have lost a couple dollars, but it's for fun, guys. You know what I'm saying? So, as you guys remember, if you watched the show from earlier, there was the Minnesota Vikings versus the Lions. Minnesota was favored by 7 points. They were minus 320 on the money line. Lions were plus 260. I bet the Lions plus the points, but I also took them to win that game. I told you, if you guys are watching, I felt very good that they were going to win. So I won both those bets. And I also took the over on the points. The points were set at 47. They killed that. They hit 51. No, excuse me. Yeah, 51 points on that game. So I won all 3 of my bets on that one game. So already I'm sitting pretty good. The next game was the Arizona Cardinals versus the Bears, minus 7.5. The point total was 42 points. Now, I didn't like all the other stuff, but I told everybody that watched earlier, I'm taking the point total. I don't like that point total, 42. And they killed it. They scored 55 points. I won that bet too. So if you guys were watching earlier and you played along with me and trusted what I said, already you're up 4 of your bets if you would have went the same route I went. It was Tampa versus Atlanta. Tampa was, favored by 11 points. That's a heavy spread. The point total was 50.5. I thought about maybe playing the points on that. I didn't play the points. I didn't like it. 11. Anytime I see these weird big numbers, I stayed away, and rightfully so, because they only scored 47.5 points in that game. And so I didn't lose that one. Did lose this next bet, though. The Colts were minus 10 versus the Texans, and the point total was 45.5. And the Texans were getting, plus 350 on the money line, and the Colts were minus 450. And usually I see something like this, I think there's money to be made here. I thought the Texans might win, but I played them plus the points. They got the brakes beaten off of them, guys. It was 31-0. I lost the hell out of that bet. I thought about playing the point total, but I didn't. So luckily I didn't get beat up on that. But whatever, Next game, and I lost this bet too, was the Eagles versus the Jets. Eagles were favored 5.5 points. And so I figured, hey, you know what? This is a good week for the Jets to kind of get right a little bit. Maybe the Jets will win this. So I took the Jets, plus the points. I didn't take them money line, but I took them plus the points. And no, the Jets suck. What the hell was I thinking? They're going to be getting the hell beat out of them by the Dolphins in 2 weeks. And I'll be there, guys. Check me out. I'm going to be there. Look for this guy in this shirt with this hat, because that's what I'm going to wear right here. I'll talk I'm going to work out the details. I'm going to try to set this up in the parking lot so I could do it, but I'm going to be grilling. I'm going to be taking videos, pictures. I'm going to have a blast. I want to meet some of you guys while I'm out there. But the last 1:00 game was the LA Chargers versus the Bengals, and the Chargers were favored by 3 points, and the total was 49.5. I told you guys to stay away from this game. I ended up playing, because I also said I might bet over on the points total, but I told you guys to stay away from it because these are 2 teams. They could go at it and there'd be a million points. They could go at it and there'd be no points. And but I took the total over. It was set at 49.5. They ended up scoring 63 points in that game. So I crushed that. So I won most of my bets today. Lost some, but I'm sitting up pretty. I got my 4 o'clocks going right now. Last I checked, Washington football team was up 7-0 over the Raiders. I took Washington football team plus the points, and I took them to win. They got Logan Thomas going, so I think they're going to win that. And then the Ravens versus the Steelers, the point total was only 44, and I didn't want to play anything else on that game. I took over on the total, but I might not even get that. It was 0-0 last I checked. It was the Jags versus the Rams on the next 4 o'clock. The Rams are favored by 13 points. I thought about maybe taking the Jags, but I told you guys to stay away, and so I stayed away. And luckily, because the Rams were beating the hell out of them last I saw 10-0 already, so thank goodness. And then the other game is San Fran versus Seattle, and Seattle's favored by 3 points. I don't really know why. I don't know, man. I told you guys to maybe take San Fran plus the points, but I didn't because I want San Fran to lose because I hate San Fran. They got our pick. I need them to drop it. Whatever. Or no, we got their pick. I need them to lose more, so our pick's worth more for whatever reason. So also, guys, I told you on the last episode that I would let you know about my 8 p.m. game and what I thought. As you guys can see, if I am up and I will try to stay up and I will, I don't lose. I don't win everything, dog. We're talking again, like my brother-in-law says, happy meal money, just something to make it interesting, something to have a reason to watch the game. It really helps me out with a rooting interest of some sort and to watch all the NFL. It's kind of like fantasy football in a way, which you have all these other players, all these other guys. So you learn about football, you learn about other teams. And now that I'd place a little bet here and there, $10 here, $10 there, five, whatever, go halves with my brother. I learn all this other stuff about these teams. That's how I've put together this vast of knowledge to grab right on for about my Dolphins. I know when, I don't know, the friggin' a weird team. Give me a weird team. Let me think of one. I don't know. One we don't ever play. Like the Vikings. Okay. If the Vikings come to town or we play the Vikings, I know stuff about the Vikings. That's why today I bet against the Vikings to lose and the Lions beat that ass. Well, they didn't beat that ass. They won in a last second touchdown. But because of that, I won all my bets with them, and I won the most money on that game, and that was my lock of the week. So the 8 p.m. game, guys, it's Kansas City versus the Broncos. Kansas City's favored by almost 10 points. Last I checked, it was 9.5. The point total is 46.5 points. The money line is minus 400 on KC. It's plus 320 on Denver. I want to bet Denver plus the points because I think it will be close. I haven't made my decision on that yet. I'll let you guys know that probably tomorrow or the next day when I do my breakdown. But I'm taking the over on the points. I think 46.5 points is a low number for Patrick Mahomes and then even Denver. I know Denver's got that defense, but I think it's going to be more than those points. So I will be taking that. But yeah, we'll see. So, all right, guys, thanks for coming to the show. This is the Finn's Tailgate. I am yeah, he did. He took the record off Landry. Thank you, Kadeem from Go Time Dolphins over here. There's Kadeem right there, guys. That was Landry he took the record off of. That's right. It was Landry. Jalen Waddle's catching record. You know, this is I'm your host, Chris Adams, El Capitan. This is the tailgate party that never stops. This is my love, and I'm glad you guys can have some with it. Check out, keep your eyes out for more episodes. Please, guys, like, subscribe, share. If you guys do subscribe, hit the notification bell, color it in, because that's how you'll know when I go live. I'm not really releasing very many recorded videos other than ones I'm going to do with other people. Live is where I'm going to be at. So if you don't want to watch the replay and you want to catch it live, you got to hit the notification bell. But I'm also still giving away some cards. If you guys do like, subscribe, and share, I will give you a card. You got to email me at the Finn's Tailgate. I got a Michael Strahan card right here, and I've got a Phil Simms card right here. They're both in mint condition. You can tell me which one you want if you share and like this video or any of the other ones associated with the Giants. I also have I got, where are they at? I still have, I don't know, somewhere around here, I still have a rookie Chad Pennington card from the Jets game. If you guys like and share the videos and subscribe and comment and hit me up with an email, show me that you guys shared it somewhere, screenshot it, whatever. You hit me up with an email and show me some way, we'll figure it out. I will mail these cards to you. If you guys share it on 3 social medias, that means like Facebook, Twitter, and your choice of whatever, I'll give you this Dan Marino card right here. It's in mint condition, guys. I've had all these cards since the 90s. Most of my cards all come from around, I don't know, 1988 all the way to 2000. So if you guys are sports fans and you know any of these greats that are on any teams or even the Dolphins, holler at your boy. I'm giving away free cards. I'm trying to give some of my mint condition cards that I've kept for a long time to people to, you know, show some love. All right, guys, that's it for me. I'm gonna go watch some more football. Make sure my bets are okay. I will see you guys probably tomorrow. Maybe we'll get Brandon the bookie on. He tried to get on today, it wouldn't work. Maybe we'll go over before the Monday night game and go over our bets and what we think is gonna win, what's gonna happen. It's New England versus Buffalo. It's a not lose game for us Dolphin fans because if Buffalo loses, good. Then they're further down the peg with their 2 wins over us. If the Patriots lose, good. They're one less thing I got to worry about. Honestly, I don't want to say I'm rooting for Buffalo, but I would rather Buffalo be over the New England Patriots because we beat Patriots once. We lost to Buffalo twice. In some miracle scenario, we win out and we're playing against the Patriots last game of the year, winning in. Whoever wins goes to the playoff scenario. And I've already said this on another broadcast. If that happens, I'm going to have to drop everything and go to the game and watch it because we're getting in there, even if the fans got to get on the field and make it happen. All right, guys. Once again, El Capitan. This is the tailgate party that never stops. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you and God bless.